Hey everyone, Chris Geek back with another toy review. It's gonna be on the Marvel Legends Avengers 60th anniversary, I believe Earth's Mightiest Heroes or Avengers Assemble Black Widow figure. I found this figure yesterday and I'm very happy with it. I mean, seeing pictures of this figure, it's just, I needed to get it. Plus, I don't have a Black Widow. I didn't have a Black Widow figure, but I'm finally glad I got him. And this figure is fantastic. No, some minor things that I will talk about in this video, but either way, still a great figure. Now, before we start with the figure, let's look at the accessories, which she actually has a lot. As you can see on here, she has these firing stinger bracers. She comes with 2 of them. She comes with 2 closed fists, 2 open hands, which were, hold on, let me get a better angle on these. And 2 open hands, which were already on her in the package. The one's just, more displayed open, while this one's more like a magic type of look, which I'm not really a fan of. This hand should have been the same as this one. And she comes with 2, oops, wrong one, wrong hand. 2 trigger finger hands. Though, strangely enough, this right hand is on a horizontal hinge, while this one is on a vertical hinge. Like, or maybe it's vice versa, I don't know, but why is this hand like this? I don't know, but and you can see she has a pistol in her hand. She comes with 2 of them, one with the silence, one with the suppressor, and one without the suppressor, which I wish it came with the 2 of the same pairs, like 2 non-suppressed guns and 2 suppressed guns, if that makes sense. And she also comes with 2 smoke effects for her pistols, as you can see. Now, be careful not to lose these, since these are more clear plastic. You could easily lose them if you're not careful. So yeah, be careful not to lose these things. She also comes with 2 little firing effects for her pistols too. And just bringing back the suppressed pistol. You see it goes in like so, like she's firing. And they're about different sizes. And well, the peg is a bit different on both of them. So it's just finding the effect with the right size peg, but yeah, oops. She also comes with 2 stingers with smoke coming out of them, like she just fired them. Still 2 bracers where she's done firing stuff. As you can see, the smoke's coming out, like she just stopped firing them and all that. Not a bad feature. And finally, she comes with, I almost forgot the normal bracers, which are already on her in the package. And finally, 3 alternate heads. The short-haired one that's already on her in the package, and yeah, this can be a bit of a challenge, but if you super glue it, then it'll be no problem. It wouldn't be a problem. This comes with this head, which I'm not really a fan of. Like, the way that this hair looks, I'm not a fan. And the facial expression, I mean, you can kind of work, but I'm just not a fan of it. This one though looked a little bit better. Like, if you fold this back, then it'll be fine. But the head I have on now is my favorite. Yeah, you can see I like this head a whole lot more than the other 2. Even though the hair kind of hinders the articulation in the head, but looking at this, I think I might just swap the hair. swap this hair for the shorter hair, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, let me just get it back to normal, and just give her another closed fist. Straighten her out. And also swap this out. So I think I'm gonna do it off screen because I don't want to risk, damaging the figure. And another closer look, it looks like the bracer is firing, or you could pretend it's like a blade or something. I don't know. And these normal bracers are kind of a challenge to put on, but it'll work. And there we go. I'll move these out of the way. All right. Not a bad figure at all. I'm very happy with this figure. Again, there are some things I've talked about. I mean, I already talked about how I wish he came with two, the same guns. Like I said, two of these guns without the suppressor, and two of these with the suppressor. But, what can you do? Another thing is the little Black Widow symbol on her belt is off-centered. It's just, I don't know what's going on, but it's off-centered. It's going down to the right a bit. If you can see here, it's going down to the right, which, yeah, does it bother me? No, it's just a nitpick of mine. Like, the rest of the figure is fine, but this is just, yeah, it's off-center. And I'm pretty sure this is the case with some other versions of this figure. Some other versions? The other of these same figure. Like, I believe people have reported, this figure with the off-center symbol on her belt. But, I mean, if you are good at painting, you can try to fix it yourself. Me, I don't really have a steady hand, so trying to paint a new one would be a challenge. But yeah, what the? Okay, I just realized her head's kind of wobbling a bit. I'm worried about that. You know what? I'm just gonna swap the head out. Just to show you guys. That's the problem. Why is it separated? I guess I could just use a heat gun and just close this up so it doesn't wobble anymore. But yeah, put on a short-haired head. There we go. But yeah, not a bad figure. I'm very happy with this. Again, the way the belt is, it's how the symbol's off-centered, but all in all, it's still great. And yeah, I like the other heads. Well, two of them, if you glue this back. But another thing though, I will say, I wish he came with like melee weapons. Like, I know in like the Avengers show, like I believe Avengers Assemble, she uses 2 electric batons. While in the Marvel's Avengers game, she uses 2 tonfas. If we would have gotten 2 batons or 2 tonfas, then it would have been all good. But that's all right. It's not a deal breaker. But yeah. Anyway, articulation wise, her head can fully rotate. It can move up that far. It can move down that far. I mean, with the other 2 heads, due to the hair, it's gonna be hindered. She has a bit of a head pivot. Her arms can fully rotate. They can swing up to the side that far. And she has a butterfly joint. They can move back about that far, move forward that far. And she has a bicep swivel, which kind of ratchets, which is interesting. Double jointed elbows. which, yeah, I'm very happy with this. She has a wrist swivel, and all the hands except for the right gun holding hand move up and down, while the again, this hand, or this moves up and down, the rest of the hands move back and forth, I mean. She has a diaphragm joint that rotates, moves back and forth, side to side. I mean, if you do the mod here by shaving down a bit, you could get more crunch forward and back. But she also has a torso, a waist crunch, which is the same one which is actually the same joint that my Stinging Crane Ranger Cami figure has. So that's cool. You know, it can move back that far, and move forward that far. And the belt is a separate piece. Her legs can move outward about that far, which is not bad. Though I thought she was going to have the drop-down hips, but she doesn't. Though it doesn't really bother me, because drop-down hips, I mean, Hasbro's still new to the technology. And the thing is, the drop-down hips can get loose over time. And it just is a bit annoying. Like Mayfex does drop down hips better, but yeah, this figure doesn't have drop down hips, which I'm alright with, because I do not want I don't want them to get loose, but her legs can kick up about that far, which is nice. She has a thigh swivel, yeah, thigh swivel, a double jointed knees. She could about kick her own butt. And her feet can move up that far, move that back that far, and she has an ankle pivot. So yeah, a really great articulated Black Widow figure, as well as a bunch of accessories. So yeah, that is awesome. I am very happy with this figure. I mean, again, if it weren't for this the misaligned Black Widow symbol on her belt, as well as, you know, having some melee weapons with her, then this figure would have been better. But as it is, it's still a great figure. I highly recommend it. If I know correctly, it's a Target exclusive. But yeah, still a great figure. Highly recommend it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.